Yo, what's going on guys? It's G Miners here. With today being the 4th of February, we now only have 18 days left until Witch Queen officially drops. So with that said, I wanted to make a video going over everything you should be doing in these last 3 weeks of prep. I've made many videos covering prep in detail. This video is going to just be for people who want a nice, easy, laid out list of things to do. Before we get into the list, an easy way to check your progress is going to destinyrecipes.com, signing in and using the checklist feature. You will get a total prep score out of 500. If you are between 300 to 400 or higher, you should be in pretty good shape for the start of the season. Keep this website in mind, and here are the 6 things you should be doing before Witch Queen. Number 1 is material/currency prepping. Make sure that you have stacked up on materials that you need for Witch Queen. At the top of this list is going to be Ascendant Shards because you will not be able to do Grandmaster Nightfalls in the beginning of the season. If you need these, they will need to be purchased. Make sure you are also checking Spider and Banshee daily to check for good deals on planetary materials, and spend your Etheric Spiral as these will most likely no longer be used to purchase things like upgrade modules and other materials next season. Along with this, Spider will be going away, so this is another reason that stacking up last minute materials is a great idea. In general, make sure you have a good amount of materials you need in case servers are bad and you cannot access the tower or use DIM. You want to do this now so that you have time to spend a bunch of materials and earn back what you need, specifically your Glimmer. Speaking of Glimmer, number 2 on this list is cleaning out your vault. You are definitely going to want anywhere from 50 to 100 free slots for saving new weapons and armor pieces. We are getting a bunch of new legendaries, exotics, and new weapon types coming with Witch Queen. On top of this, we are going to be getting weapons containing things like Deep Sight Resonance, which will be needed for weapon crafting that you might want to store. By far, the most important reason to clean your vault, though, is for storing Glimmer. Stacking sparrows or ships is a great way to store Glimmer for Witch Queen. Every season start will have you spending Glimmer left and right, so having more stored away in the form of vehicles is the best way to go. Number 3 is bounty prepping. If you haven't even started bounty prep yet, no worries. You can easily fill all 3 characters' quest page up with bounties in this time frame. I would even go as far as to say all you need is really one dedicated day each week, and you can easily fill up your characters with enough weeklies and dailies in the time we have left. Iron Banner will also be coming back before Witch Queen launches, so you can do an additional 4 weeklies on all characters there. I made an entire video on bounty prepping, and even if you don't have time to get every weekly done, filling these open slots with dailies will still be great. Don't forget, you can always check how much XP you have out of the 2 million recommended on Destiny Recipes. This will also show you which bounties provide the highest amount of XP, so you should focus on prioritizing these first. Before I continue with the rest of the tips, if you found this video useful guys, don't forget to drop a like and sub down below. Subbing is completely free, it helps me out a ton, and you can always change your mind later. So number 4 on this list is going to be Paraversal haul farming. I have also made a video on farming these boxes and why you should be doing this. In short, these boxes provide extremely high drops when you're going along the soft cap grind. These could be nerfed before Witch Queen launches, but either way, stacking these is a great way to get extra treasure keys and legendaries. Treasure keys are going to be important as they will guarantee your character with a last minute weapon drop, which can be transferred when you go to level up your 2nd and 3rd characters. Random legendary drops should also help making min-maxing your gear and armor much easier when pushing towards the hard cap. So either way you look at it, grinding these out will not be a waste of your time. Number 5 is going to be farming lost sectors for exotics. If you are just coming back to Destiny, make sure to grab each new exotic that was released with this season. These are the Nothing Manacles, No Backup Plans, and the Radiant Dance Machines. With this, make sure you have God rolled exotic armor pieces, which are going to be meta for the raid during contest mode. On Warlocks, I would focus on Phoenix Protocol and Lunafaction boots. On Titan, I would make sure you have a decent Helm of Saint 14 and a Cuirass of the Falling Star. And on Hunter, I would recommend having a good pair of Orpheus rigs and the Omni Oculus. Lastly, number 6 is farming for the God roll weapons you might not have gotten yet. I personally still want a better roll for my last breath, and I still need a decent AS Luna. If there are any weapons that might make a difference in a build that you have, I would highly recommend farming these. We will also be getting new weapons next season and some expected meta shifts, so if you don't end up getting a perfect god roll for something, chances are there might be something similar or better coming with Witch Queen. So don't sweat over weapon farming if it is taking you too long. Bungie also revealed a few TWABs back which weapons will have champion mods. Bows and scouts will be anti-barrier, auto rifles and SMGs will be overload. I do not believe we know the unstoppable weapon mod yet, but we do know that you could put this onto glaives, and I would just assume that unstop will be on hand cannons. So with some of these anti-champion mods laid out, make sure you have decent rolls for these weapons going into Witch Queen. Overall, these are things that I think most players should focus on doing last minute. Even if you start your prep this week or are starting after watching this video, you still have plenty of time. I would definitely prioritize things in the order I covered, as some towards the end of the list are much larger time commitments. I wanted to make this video short and sweet. Let me know if there's any other last minute prep you are doing in the comments below. Hope this video helps, guys. Peace.